Vapes. What flavour's that one? Strawberry, kiwi, ice. What the fuck is that? Now, let me get this straight. They stopped smoking indoors, pubs the lot, even in cars, not allowed, even in prison, not allowed. Then they took away the branded packaging because they thought that made smoking attractive to kids, and replaced it with pictures of scurvy-ridden lips, heart disease, and our good mate Brian over here. Then they locked them away in cabinets, behind the counter, out of sight. And then they jacked the prices way up and squeezed people out of the habit on cost alone. And to their credit, over the years, with these measures, for a while, smokers were outnumbered at parties. Kids didn't see it as cool anymore. Almost mission accomplished, really. And fair enough. Then, out of fucking nowhere, bright coloured sticks that taste like a tin of creaming fucking soda were suddenly okay. They look like Christmas decorations, for fuck's sake. Are you fucking joking? And like most things that are an issue these days, it's readily available. I mean, you can sneak in a puff anywhere you like, and no one can smell it or police it. Smoking in nightclubs, pubs and hospitals, mate, it's all back. It's a 50-50 chance if someone's actually going to the toilet for a piss these days. Oh wait, we banned the imports. Oh, did you, mate? Well, no one's struggling to get one. You banned cocaine too, but that still comes in. And I reckon the reality is that more people are sucking in nicotine now than they ever really did with cigarettes. It's regression at its finest. I mean, anyone who has one is never without one. I mean, they're stuck to them worse than phones are. Reminds me of my cousin who wouldn't go anywhere without a piece of her sheepskin rug. I'm telling you, mate, have you ever tried to take away someone's vape? They kick and scream worse than a toddler who hasn't been weaned off their dummy yet. I mean, it's just easier to say, here, Natasha, suck on your passion fruit mango glow stick, you angry bitch. At least with a cigarette, you had to work for it. You had to get a break from work. Sometimes you'd fake going for a shit. Then you'd have to find a smoker's area, get yourself a lighter because you either forgot yours or it ran out. I mean, it was a battle. You'd bash two rocks together just to get a spark. And then after all that, you'd be puffing it down really quick just to get back to work. And you were happy. You were content. And now, somehow, all that sounds quite healthy. And everyone did a stock take. They had a label, something they were classified as, like, I'm a pack-a-day smoker, or I have about 5 smokes a day. What now? Oh, I average about 600 puffs a day. Everyone's a fucking steam train. Now, I know when it comes to marijuana, a lot of fellas that work for you that are hooked on it, you got to line them up with a tree just to see if they're moving. But if you're going to let these vapes go rabid, you might as well let poor old Jimmy buy his buds over the counter too. Look at the fucking thing. I mean, you'd almost try plugging it into your computer just to see what photos are on it. And these days, we are more environmentally conscious than ever. With cigarettes, everyone had it drummed into them not to litter your butts. If you did it, you were a mongrel, and fair enough. But now, look at these big plastic disposable bastards. One-time use. Just suck it until it runs out, chuck it away, then buy a new one. I mean, you can't swing a dead cat without stepping on one of these bastards. More landfill than ever. I mean, talk about going backwards. So after all that, a Christmas ornament that tastes like cotton candy is completely fine. So, how about you put the pretty label back on the packet of Winnie Blues, because if I'm going to end up like my mate Brian, I deserve a bit of colour on my cancer sticks as well. All I can say is, it's a big Ben Hunt moment on the health department's part. I mean, they almost had the game won, and then they went and fumbled the ball in the home stretch. I mean, whatever happened to just smoking for a few decades until you developed a cough, and then deciding to either quit and lord it over everyone like you're some hero, or saying, fuck it, life's for living, and then die gasping for air. You know, like a man. Now, they'd call a remark like that toxic, but I tell you what, Susan, you're fucking kidding yourself if you don't think the nicotine lolly water in this little bastard isn't.
Still down our way, old fella. And how's the country doing on your place?